Hello, my name is Bianca with Truth of the Wise. Hi, my wise people out there. How are you doing? Okay. I just want to come on camera and, speed up. I have some, things, feedback I need to express perspective on something. Okay. So this is all for my wise people. If you're not wise, please, it's not, this information is not for you. Okay, it's all for the wise people. Okay, so today, like months ago, Ida Carter, if you don't know, Ida Carter, she been speaking out for years now about her situation, foster care, things she went through, a lot of things, the industry and everything. So like months ago, I was looking in the video, looking at a video on YouTube, where she was saying what she went through, about her biological mom, a lot of things. So I'm looking at this video where she was talking about what she went through and everything. So I commented on there like, what happened to her biological mom, and she and her mom, her biological mom. All of a sudden, I thought it was a joke at first. I thought she was lying. She was like, "I'm the biological mom, and and she been lying on me, saying that I wasn't there. She was never in foster care. She was never this. She never took away. She never this, that." So I was like, why all these years you coming out of nowhere? And she's been talking and it's been months ago when I commented on that video. It was like October of last year. So her supposedly biological mom was like, yeah, I'm a biological mom, and she's lying. She's never been taken away. This, that, then the third. And I was like, okay, why it take you so long out of nowhere? And Allie Carter, your daughter was talking for years, and you never said anything. Her and Shayla was talking for years, and you never said anything. Why was so now? Because I don't have to explain nothing to you guys in the world. I know what happened and all that. She never answered my questions. Okay, so fast forward, it's January. So she did an interview with someone, a content creator on YouTube. So in this interview, this content creator was interviewing her. She was saying that she's Allie Carter is on drugs, and Shelly is a predator. She been doing this ever since she was in school, and all kind of stuff. Shelly been doing this since school, feeding her lies to tell the people at school, saying that she's been SA. She been doing all the stuff that Allie Carter said happened to her. She said Shelly been coercing her to do that. Her adopted mom. So I'm like, okay, that sounds weird, because I've been in a situation where someone lied and called CPS, spread lies about me, and my child didn't get taken away, but they did investigate me. They had questions for my grandma. They had questions for my aunties. They had questions for my older son. He's 14. Asked him a lot of questions, how he's in the house and everything like that. So, but they didn't take one thing about CPS. Yeah, people can call and make assumptions and lie about you. But one thing, they're gonna investigate first. They're not just gonna take your kids. They're gonna have to have some kind of evidence to take your kids. So when they investigated me, they found out all the stuff the lady was saying was lies. That's a whole nother story that I got from another time. Okay, now I'm just gonna talk about this. Okay, so they found out the lady was lying, saying I was, just lying, because she was saying that there was a time when I just had my baby, my 3-year-old now is in 2022, when she was saying like, I didn't feed my baby and all kind of stuff. She called 2 times, but that's a whole nother story. She was just mad. This is a whole nother story. Okay, they did investigate me. They didn't just take my kids. So they had to have some kind of evidence. You know what I'm saying? They do their investigations. They question the people that's close to you, about you, your child, everybody. But they found out she was lying. So that ain't the case. And I have questions for her, the biological mom, because it doesn't make sense. So now she's 30 years old. You want to take her back? She's a grown woman now. She have her own choice. to stay with her or not. That's weird. And another thing is, why would you let somebody be a predator to your child and trying to lie about your child and let them closer to your child? It doesn't make sense. Then she was saying in the comments, like in October when she commented me, she said Allie Carter wasn't taken away, never was in the custody. But when she was in the interview, she said that CPS was called, and then they did say that they took a child, and then they found out that Shirley was lying and feeding her all this information, telling her to say this, Allie Carter. And I'm like, okay, that ain't making sense either. Okay, so I want to ask questions like, why it take you? I need questions like, why it take you all of a sudden this many years to speak out? And another thing, when Allie Carter said that she's been essayed about your boyfriends, were you ever? Because she said when a law enforcement something that you was dealing with, were you ever, like, I have real questions. Some people, you know what I'm saying, don't ask with questions. They just go whatever the person tell them. Okay. Were you ever in a relationship with someone in law enforcement? You know what I'm saying? I want to know, like, it's just a lot of questions that I have answers. Why? It's just a lot of questions. Sometimes y'all let people think for y'all and just tell y'all anything. Okay. Y'all, it could be a person with a lot of followers that y'all will listen to instead of doing y'all research. I'm not saying somebody lying or they telling the truth or none of that. Ask questions first, and then when that person answer those questions and it doesn't make sense, then you go by that, because the stuff, it doesn't make sense. I have a lot of questions. Something that's not right, something is not clean in the water. All of a sudden you coming out saying that you want your daughter back, you want this. It doesn't sound, it's weird to me out of all these years. So I have questions. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing, some people just go by the news. If it's not in the news, that is not true. Which, that's a lie anyways, because news is control. You know what I'm saying? It just, you can't, it's control. So you can't say, hey, the news if it ain't on the news, it's not telling me that ain't true. Then y'all going to listen to some of these content creators, and they come on here and they tell y'all these things, but y'all don't research it yourself. Oh, it's okay to listen to people, content creators, but make sure you do research yourself. Just don't go to one side and be like, this person lying, they not telling the truth. You'll be surprised what goes on in this world. You'll be very surprised. Because I have my own stories myself about the story when that happened to my, when the nurse called CPS. That's a whole nother story, but I'm gonna tell this story. So stop listening to people that, just do your research. You know what I'm saying? First, don't just go by what people say. I mean, you can listen to people, of course, you can. That's your right. Everybody have opinions too. You can't get mad when people have opinion and they disagree with what you're saying either. So yeah, all I'm saying is I have questions. I have plenty of questions. Something that's not right. Some in the milk, some water, some fishy. Some is fishing, some is going on, and some is weird. I'm not going by what just her biological mom saying. And I'm not just going by that. I have questions. It doesn't make sense what she's like. It's weird. It's very weird. You know what I'm saying? And then it's the affidavits that Allie Carter have. Is it false? The police report Allie Carter made, is that false? It just is not adding up to me, and I have a lot of questions. Then she was saying she's not gonna. The biological mom was on the interview with the content creator on YouTube, said she's not gonna do it. She's the only person she controls is the person she's doing the interview with. But is it because he's not asking the right questions, the serious questions to you? Is it right? Is it because you think he's on your side, and he's gonna believe you, and he know everything Allie Carter, he just saying everything Allie Carter is saying is a lie, and he gonna be just on your side? That's why you're not gonna do interviews, because the people that might do interviews with you gonna ask you the real questions, and you don't want to answer them questions, and you don't want to get in the predicament where you can't answer the question, you get you know, put in a situation you can't get out of. Like, I have questions. It just weird to me, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I was on his live, and I want, but they didn't want to answer the questions. I was on his live and asked questions. Like, I get, you know what I'm saying, you don't believe everything you hear, you know. I get that. Yeah, you don't believe everything you hear, but make sure you do your research. You see, y'all just, if somebody got a lot of followers, y'all just listen to them and y'all don't do research yourself. Whatever information they have, y'all just go by what they say without no receipts, really. You know what I'm saying? Just use your brain and answer questions for your. Don't let don't let people convince you to believe what and not ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have the right to have an opinion. Everybody have, as long as you don't be disrespectful, everybody have a right to have an opinion and ask questions. It just weird to me. Very weird to me. That's all I want to say. Like, it doesn't, this is crazy. I just have a lot of questions. It's just weird to me. I just want to thank, I just want to let y'all know, go follow my page, The Truth of the Wise. Follow my page on TikTok, YouTube, The Truth of the Wise. And if you don't want to hear my content or anything, you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? It's not for you. You're not the wise people, baby. It's for all the wise people. But yeah, I just want to put my perspective on this situation because it's kind of weird to me, and I have questions, and everybody have the right to have questions. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's weird. But thank y'all anyways, and just follow my YouTube, The Truth of the Wise. I give you more content, you know, let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, what I think about things. On TikTok, The Truth of the Wise, and this only for the wise people, baby. And that's all I have to say, you know, on this situation. See you later, okay? Bye bye, y'all. All my wise people, get the day.